Welcome back to AutoView Pro, the place where we dive deep into the machines that move us, inspire us, and sometimes completely change the way we think about travel. Today we're talking about something that's more than just a vehicle, more than just a van, more than just a house on wheels. We're talking about Chevrolet's bold step into the next era of recreational adventure, the 2026 Chevrolet Motorhome. This is a rig designed to be both futuristic and familiar, combining the American tradition of the great road trip with the cutting-edge technology that defines the vehicles of tomorrow. And trust me, this is not just a refresh or a repackaged van, this is a rethink of what a motorhome can be in the modern world. So picture this. You're out on a long stretch of highway, maybe crossing the desert roads of Nevada, or cruising along the Pacific Coast Highway. The sun is setting, and instead of hunting for hotels or worrying about where you'll spend the night, you just pull over, park, and your entire home is right there with you. That dream is as old as the first camper vans, but Chevrolet's new motorhome brings it into the 21st century with features that were almost unthinkable a decade ago. What they've done is merge the spirit of freedom with an obsessive attention to detail, safety, technology, and sustainability. The first thing that grabs your attention when you see this machine in person is the design. The 2026 Chevrolet Motorhome doesn't look like the big boxy RVs that most of us grew up seeing at campgrounds. Instead, it looks sleek, sculpted, and modern. Aerodynamics play a huge role in its design, with curved edges and a front fascia that borrows inspiration from Chevrolet's SUV lineup but adapts it for a much larger footprint. The LED lighting signature makes it instantly recognizable at night, and the daytime presence on the road is unmistakably bold. This is a motorhome that doesn't just fade into traffic, it stands out, yet it does so with elegance rather than bulkiness. But design is only part of the story. Underneath that skin, the real revolution is happening. Chevrolet is pushing toward electrification across its lineup, and the motorhome benefits from this shift in a big way. The 2026 model comes with an available all-electric drivetrain, built on GM's Ultium platform. That means you're looking at ranges of around 300 miles on a full charge depending on the configuration, with fast charging capability that lets you regain significant range in about half an hour. For those who are still not ready to go fully electric, Chevrolet also offers a hybrid variant, pairing a smaller combustion engine with electric motors for improved efficiency, especially during long highway cruises. This dual approach gives buyers flexibility, depending on whether they'll be traveling in areas with strong charging infrastructure or venturing into more remote territory. Now let's talk about space, because when you buy a motorhome, space is the whole point. Step inside the 2026 Chevrolet Motorhome and you're greeted with an interior that feels more like a luxury apartment than a vehicle. The designers have leaned heavily into modularity. The living area transforms with ease, so the same couch that seats four during the day can become a bed at night. The dining table is retractable, and clever storage compartments hide in every possible corner, ensuring that you're never short on room for your gear, groceries, or travel essentials. Ambient lighting throughout the cabin gives it a warm glow, and the panoramic windows flood the space with natural light, connecting you to the landscapes outside. One of the biggest innovations here is the smart home integration. Chevrolet has essentially taken the concept of connected cars and stretched it into the realm of connected living. You can control lighting, temperature, entertainment, and even kitchen appliances through a central touchscreen or through voice commands. Imagine pulling into a campsite, saying, "Set evening mode," and watching as the lights dim, the blinds close, and the climate control adjusts automatically to make things cozy. The system even ties into your smartphone, so you can adjust settings remotely or monitor power usage while you're away from the vehicle. Speaking of power usage, energy management is a major theme in this motorhome. The electric and hybrid models come with solar panels embedded into the roof. These panels are not just token add-ons, they can meaningfully extend your off-grid time by recharging auxiliary batteries that run the interior systems. That means more independence, less reliance on campsites with hookups, and greater flexibility in where you can take your adventure. The auxiliary battery system itself is robust, capable of powering the living space for days at a time without needing external electricity. Let's move to the kitchen, because anyone who's traveled in a motorhome knows that food is at the heart of the experience. The 2026 Chevrolet Motorhome features a compact but highly efficient kitchen. There's an induction cooktop, a convection microwave, a refrigerator that rivals those in many apartments, and plenty of counter space with fold-out extensions. The materials are designed to withstand the bumps and vibrations of the road, but they still look premium. Think brushed metal finishes and durable yet stylish composites. There's even a water filtration system built in, so no matter where you fill your tanks, you can trust the water quality for drinking and cooking. The bathroom setup is equally impressive. Instead of the cramped, almost claustrophobic spaces you often find in traditional RVs, Chevrolet has gone with a more open wet bath design. The shower area uses water-saving tech, with a recycling system that filters and reuses a portion of the water to extend your supply when you're far from civilization. It's efficient but doesn't feel like you're making a sacrifice. There's even heated flooring available, which is one of those luxuries you don't expect in a motorhome but will appreciate the first time you step out of the shower on a cold morning. Of course, sleeping arrangements are crucial. Beyond the convertible couch bed I mentioned earlier, the Chevrolet Motorhome offers a pop-up roof option with an additional sleeping area. It's insulated, comfortable, and gives you the chance to host more people on your journey, whether it's family or friends tagging along. With the pop-up roof extended, the interior height also increases, creating a more spacious feel overall. You won't feel cramped, even with multiple people inside. On the tech side, Chevrolet has loaded this motorhome with features that blur the line between car and smart device. The driver's cockpit is straight out of the future, with a curved digital display that stretches across the dash, providing navigation, vehicle health monitoring, energy usage statistics, and entertainment. There's advanced driver assistance, including adaptive cruise control tailored for long hauls, lane centering for those endless stretches of interstate, and even a semi-autonomous driving mode designed for highway use. This doesn't replace the driver, but it significantly reduces fatigue during those marathon trips. Multiple cameras around the vehicle make parking and maneuvering a breeze, even in tight campgrounds where every inch counts. Connectivity is another area where Chevrolet shines. The motorhome is equipped with 5G capability, turning it into a rolling hotspot. Whether you're working remotely, streaming movies, or keeping the kids entertained, you'll appreciate the high-speed internet. And for those who prefer to disconnect, the entertainment system also includes offline media storage, so you can download content before you leave and enjoy it without needing a signal. Now let's get into something that might not sound glamorous but is absolutely critical: storage and utility. Chevrolet has designed the 2026 motorhome with travelers in mind, so you've got an abundance of storage both inside and out. There are external compartments sized for bikes, surfboards, or camping gear, with weatherproof seals to keep everything safe. Inside, hidden drawers and multifunctional furniture ensure no space goes to waste. Even the steps leading up to the pop-up roof double as storage cubbies. It's clever engineering that makes life on the road smoother. Safety is also a priority. Beyond the driving assistance features, the motorhome is built with reinforced crash structures and multiple airbags for both driver and passengers. The electrical systems are insulated and protected to handle extreme weather conditions, and fire suppression technology is built into critical areas like the kitchen and battery compartments. Chevrolet has clearly thought about the unique challenges that come with living in a vehicle and addressed them head-on. Now I want to touch on driving dynamics, because many people assume that motorhomes are sluggish, unwieldy beasts on the road. With the 2026 Chevrolet Motorhome, that's no longer the case. The electric motors provide instant torque, making acceleration surprisingly brisk for such a large vehicle. The suspension system is adaptive, adjusting to road conditions and load weight to deliver a smoother ride. Noise insulation keeps the cabin quiet, so conversations and music don't get drowned out by road rumble. It's genuinely comfortable to drive, even if you've never handled a motorhome before. And let's not forget about customization. Chevrolet knows that every traveler has different priorities, so they're offering a wide range of options. You can choose between different lengths and layouts, depending on whether you want something compact and agile or a full-size home on wheels. Interior themes range from minimalist modern to warm rustic, letting you match the vibe to your personal taste. Tech packages, solar capacity, sleeping arrangements, you can tailor it all. It's less about buying a one-size-fits-all vehicle and more about creating your personal travel companion. The cultural context here is also worth mentioning. As more people embrace remote work and digital nomad lifestyles, the demand for versatile motorhomes is skyrocketing. Chevrolet has timed this perfectly, delivering a product that aligns with modern needs. It's not just about vacations anymore, it's about the possibility of living, working, and thriving on the road full-time. The 2026 motorhome is positioned as both a leisure vehicle and a potential mobile residence for those who want to redefine their lifestyle. So who is this motorhome really for? On one end of the spectrum, it's for families who want to take epic road trips without sacrificing comfort. On the other, it's for solo adventurers and couples who see mobility as freedom. And then there's the growing segment of professionals who can work from anywhere and want their office to be wherever the horizon leads. Chevrolet has built a vehicle that caters to all of these audiences, thanks to its flexibility and forward-thinking design. Of course, we can't ignore the question of price. Chevrolet hasn't announced final numbers yet, but industry insiders are estimating a starting price around the high $90,000 range for the base model, with fully loaded versions climbing into the $130,000s or beyond. That's a serious investment, but when you consider what you're getting, a fully equipped home, a capable vehicle, and cutting-edge technology, it starts to make sense. Compared to buying a separate car, house, and vacation property, the value proposition is compelling for the right buyer. Looking ahead, this motorhome signals where the industry is going. The days of gas-guzzling, inefficient RVs may be numbered, replaced by sustainable, high-tech alternatives like this. Chevrolet is betting big on the idea that people want both adventure and responsibility, that we want to explore the world without leaving a massive carbon footprint behind. And if this 2026 motorhome is any indication, that future is closer than we think. So as we wrap up, let's zoom out for a second. A motorhome has always been more than just a vehicle. It's a symbol of freedom, a ticket to explore the unknown, a way to bring home with you wherever you go. What Chevrolet has done with the 2026 motorhome is take that timeless dream and reimagine it for a new generation. With its blend of sustainability, technology, comfort, and versatility, it's not just a motorhome, it's a vision of how we might live and travel in the years ahead. Whether you're a seasoned RV enthusiast or someone who's never considered life on the road, this machine makes a compelling case to take the leap. And that's the beauty of it. It's not about selling you on specs or features, though there are plenty of those to get excited about. It's about reminding us why we love the open road in the first place. It's about sunsets seen from the comfort of your own couch, about waking up to mountain views through panoramic windows, about knowing that your journey is only limited by the horizon. The 2026 Chevrolet Motorhome is an invitation to adventure, to freedom, to possibility. And I, for one, can't wait to see where it takes us. Thanks for sticking with me on this deep dive into Chevrolet's bold new vision for the motorhome. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to AutoView Pro if you haven't already, and drop a comment down below telling me what you think. Could you see yourself living in one of these? Or would you keep it strictly for road trips? I'd love to hear your take. Until next time, keep your wheels rolling, your adventures big, and your view wide open. This is AutoView Pro, signing off.